Hi, my name is Ken Coleman, and this is not sponsored content. Now, excuse me while I gush. Now, I've just completed the first day of the 2-day Pokemon GoFest 2021. Saturday is 8 hours, Sunday is another 8 hours, and I began this Pokemon Go adventuring day in Cambridge, Mass. While going around collecting my Pokemon, God, I am level 100, IV 100. I think it's called a Chatrot. And so while I was going around Cambridge, picked up at a discounted price a Jackie O Funko Pop. It was like slightly political figure. I think Caroline was more a political figure, but and her husband and brothers-in-law, but pop cultural icon nonetheless. And so I also found, and this is likewise not retro candy, but retro theme. I didn't know the Smurfs were back. Maybe the animation coming back on HBO Max has brought back the 2D fame. I don't know. But I found these in an H Mart and I was like, oh. So these will probably be fun on day 2 of the GoFest. Something else that I found. I was in Central Square, and before I got to Central Square, I found these Fantagraphics Disney hardcovers. Now this one is from a European imprint that was licensed to use all of the Disney IPs with fresh new writers and illustrators. So this 2-in-1 writer-illustrator double threat was an Italian named Romano Scarpa. And this one was, at least the creators were American. I'm not sure where it was first published. But the artist is Paul Murray. And the writer was Carl Farberg. Now the next thing that I'm gushing about, I saw some jewelry advertised for on Facebook, and a humanitarian cause. I think it's humanitarian. It's environmentalist cause, eco-conscious. And so it's wrist bracelets and t-shirts and some other jewelry, and the proceeds help clean up the ocean and reconstruct coral reefs, promote new and more efficient ways of recycling plastic, and promoting funding for marine biology research. And additionally, I like the aesthetic of the designs. Now, some of the charms the charm is the clasp. Some of the charms are sea turtles. The bonus one that I got is a hammerhead. What really struck my fancy are these anchors, because like what they were originally used for, and are still used for, maybe not in this anchor shape, they're attached to the cord, and the tines are utilized for the anchor's purpose. I got them in multiple colors so that they can go with multiple outfits. I don't get a black and silver that can easily go with like a navy polo shirt and khakis. So you get a few different combinations. So you put the charm on the wrist, around once, and then you hook the loop. And I was so excited, so stoked when I got those in the mail Friday. Now, something else that I am going to talk to you about before getting into my new Lego project coming up is what I was showing off in the last video, the Lego Friends Apartments. I think it was the last video. So it's the main two apartments, Chandler and Joey's, Monica and Rachel's, and for a short time, Phoebe's. Let's see. I'm just trying to come up with a segue from one scene to another on how to introduce one of the minifigs. So the apartments come with all these different details and Mickeys. See what I did there? Of other episodes, specific episodes. And you get details like the foosball table, recliners. I don't know if they're quote-unquote lazy boy chairs. You've got Joey in his Chandler's clothes outfit. And just about anything you can imagine from on screen, the set of Joey and Chandler's apartment. I don't think that they ever went into any of the rooms other than like the kitchen sectional and such. And just like the Central Park, this is based on what a soundstage would have looked like. Right down to the lamps. So then you get the apartment. Monica and Rachel's. And for a short time, Phoebe's. So you get Monica, you got Ross, you got Phoebe. The couch cushions, like many couch cushions, easily fall off. And you have to put them back on. You get the kitchen area. And the balcony, which I'm not entirely sure where a door adjoined to it. Because this right here is a closet that shall not be opened. And I've already started remaking different scenes for little photo stills. Now you're probably wondering where Rachel is. And that has to do with another kit that I was building. And when I was building this, I think it's called Speed Champions line, either Speed Champions or Fast Champions, I was building this Corvette Stingray. And when I saw the driver, I was like, I can see them in a Friends episode. And it could be the one with the Stingray. By the way, Janice, her minifig prints, head prints, you've got the laugh, you've got the oh my god. So back to the Stingray. And I was thinking, what if Rachel's not direct boss, but the owner of the company she works for, Ralph Lauren, what if he had an idea, or someone on his team had the idea of doing a partnership line with GM? Got Americana with Americana, 2 all-American looks. And the powers that be are like, Rachel, we want you teaming up with this design consultant. And Rachel and the design consultant hit it off. Go on little dates together. Now, the thing about this is that it reignites a passion of Rachel's that she hadn't really felt since college with Winona Ryder's character. And so upon their first meeting, Rachel realizes that this isn't just any big car buff that she's working with. Because Rachel swapping her hair. And the Corvette person beautiful and charming woman. And it's something that I'd like to see revisited in Friends if they ever did new episodes. It's just fanfic right now and completely unauthorized, but that's how some Star Trek plots get revisited. Get them affectionate after driving around in the Corvette, and maybe Rachel opens up to her roommate and Phoebe's all ears and Joey's all fantasy. They've been putting together that fanfic, and apparently it's not uncommon that people are coming up with lesbian fanfic for Rachel. Alright, so before I go, just going to show you this new set. British Bus. It's Creator Series, so it is bigger than the regular minifig scale British Bus that you can see on the company's website, company's sales site. It's got 2 rows of seats, and it's bigger than the minifig scale and bigger than the Corvette scale. Can't wait to build it. Not sure how big it's going to be compared to like the Fiat Ecto 1, 911 Turbo. Can't wait. I've heard about a Volkswagen T2 van bus, which is also going to be pretty fun. It's supposed to be the second biggest kit after the Ecto 1. So, if you ship Rachel, if you join me in shipping Rachel and this Corvette employee, fan of Friends, fan of Mickey Mouse, Smurfs, Haribo, Lego, feel free to leave a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you and have a good night.